Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First off, I just want to apologise for my voice. I went to V-Fest on the weekend and I think I left my voice there because it's not with me today because I sound like this. But anyway, the video today is a makeup tutorial on the look that you see right now. I kind of went for a nice green smoky eye and paid it with a nude lip. I was really happy with how it came out. I really like this look. It is one of my favourite looks that I've ever done. So yeah, without further ado, if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, then let's get into it. Okay guys, so I've already primed my eyelids and now I'm taking Makeup Geek's eyeshadow in Beaches and Cream and a fluffy shader brush, and I'm just setting my primer, and then I'm going to be taking the shade TIKI, which is also by Makeup Geek. All the eyeshadows that I'm using today are by Makeup Geek, and I'm just taking that on a spectrum blending brush, and I'm just buffing that in to the crease of my eye as our transition colour. I'm bringing it all the way over to the inner corner with a very light hand as I didn't want it to be too intense, and then I'm going back over that with the shade Cocoa Bear, and on a smaller shading brush I am just popping that directly into my crease and just buffing that right the way over into my inner corner. I wanted to do this just because I wanted to add a little bit of depth to my crease. I didn't think that TIKI would be dark enough, so I'm just going back in with Cocoa Bear just to darken everything up, and then I'm going back in with my fluffy blending brush that we just used, and I'm just buffing that colour out to diffuse it to make sure that both colours blend nicely together. Then for the main star of the show today, I am taking another Makeup Geek eyeshadow. This is in the shade Enchanted, I want to say. I think it's Enchanted or Envy. I'm not too sure. I'll leave it down below. And it's a really nice, deep, like mossy green type of colour. And I'm just taking this on a flat shader brush, and I'm just applying that onto my mobile eyelid right up to my crease. So I'm creating a kind of like nice semicircle type shape, taking it all the way up to my crease. I do go back and forth a few times doing this, applying the colour, as it was a little bit patchy to begin with, and I found that I needed to go back in a few times just to build the intensity of the colour up, and I'm just perfecting my shape here, just getting it right into the crease just exactly where I want it. So you can see me just doing this, just going back and forth and applying more as I need it. And then after you've applied that, you're going to be taking a little bit of Corrupt, which is a matte black, and when I mean a little bit, I mean a little bit. This black eyeshadow is the most pigmented eyeshadow that I have ever used. I literally dabbed a tiny bit on my brush and I even tapped off the excess. It is that pigmented, and I'm just taking that on my fluffy blending brush and I'm just applying that to the outer corner of my eye and just buffing it in between the green shade and the transition shade, just so that we have a nice kind of ombre, you know, a gradient kind of effect instead of just dark green and then like the transition colour. So you can just see that I'm going back and forth with a very light hand, and I'm just buffing that from outer corner to inner corner just to make sure that all those eyeshadows blend lovely and that there are no harsh lines and that it is all nice and diffused. And then after you're happy with your blending and your colours are blended nicely, we are going back in with this shade, which I cannot for the life of me remember the name of, but it is like I think it's a foiled, it might not even be a foiled, it might just be a regular eyeshadow with a bit of shimmer. But I'm just taking that on my finger and I'm just popping that right onto the middle of our eyelid, kind of creating a bit of a halo eye, you know, with the shimmery eyeshadow right in the middle and then the matte shadows on the both outer corners. So just going back and forth, popping that on. And then for our inner corner highlight, I'm taking the shade Blacklight. I think this one's a foiled, but again, it will be listed down below. My memory sucks, guys, unless I've got it all right in front of me and I stupidly put it all away before I filmed the voiceover. And then we are going to Tightline, and as per usual I am taking Zoeva Graphix Eyes in the shade Black to Earth, and I'm just running across my top line just to tightline. And then after you have tightlined, we are going to be going in with some false lashes, which I applied off camera because I suck at doing it on camera, but I just applied the SocialEyes eyelashes in the style SIREN. And then we are going to be putting on some mascara. This is the Loreal Couture mascara. I think it's the Volume Million lashes, I think, but I am just applying that to my top lashes just to make sure that they blend in with the false ones that we just applied. I only coat these from the root right into like the middle bit of the lash, just because I didn't want to get mascara all over them. And then before we finish the eyes off, we are going to go in with our face and finish that off. So I'm just taking some concealer to hide those dark circles of mine, and obviously to highlight. And I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, as this is my favourite concealer of all time. I think I even like this more than the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. They are quite similar in consistency, not consistency, what was the word? Texture? I don't really know what the word is, but they are very, very similar, but obviously Maybelline is a fraction of the price, and I'm in the shade 15, and I'm just applying that underneath my eyes in a triangle shape. And then I'm going in with the same brush that I use for my foundation because I couldn't be bothered to get another one, and I am just blending that out so that it's all nice and blended into my skin. And then to set that, I'm taking my trusty RCMA no colour powder as per usual, just because it's my favourite. I honestly don't get any creasing from this powder, and my concealer stays in place all day. So if you haven't tried it already, I would definitely recommend trying to pick it up because it is an investment you won't regret. Well, I say investment, it's only like £8, but it's definitely a purchase that you won't regret. Then I'm going in with L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable powder in the shade Vanilla Rose, and I'm just taking that on a big fluffy face brush, and I'm just applying that all over the rest of my face to set my foundation and add an extra bit of coverage. And then after we've done that, I'm going to be doing some bronzing, and I'm taking the Collection Bronze Glow, and I think this is in the shade Shimmering or Shimmer Medium, something like that. And I'm just taking that on an angled face brush, and I'm just applying that to the areas of my cheek that the sun would naturally hit. So of course would be my cheekbones, up onto my forehead, and I am applying a little bit under my chin just for a little tiny bit of contour, just to make my chin and my jawline appear a little bit smaller. But yeah, just applying that. Then after we have done that, we are going to be going in with some blush, and today I'm taking the Sleek blush, and this is in the shade Rose Gold. It's a lovely shade with a little hint of like gold sparkle in it, so it's a really nice glowy blush. And I'm just popping that onto the apples of my cheek in an upwards motion towards my temples and blending that in. And then for highlighter, I'm going in with a Sleek palette, and I can't remember what palette this is. I want to say Midas Touch, but I'm not too sure. And I'm taking the pinky shade from the palette, and I'm taking my Real Techniques setting brush because I can't find my highlighting brush for some reason. Just popping that onto the cheekbones, the tip of my nose, and onto my cupid's bow for a nice glow. Then after we have done that, it is time to go back and finish our eyes off. So I'm taking the shade Tiki Hit Once More that we used earlier, and I'm just taking that on a more smaller blending brush, and I'm just buffing that across my lower lash line. And then I'm going to be going back in with this shade. I really want to say it's Enchanted, guys, but I'm really not sure. But like I said earlier, it'll be listed down below. And I'm taking this on more of a flat, like smudger brush, and I'm really packing that onto my lash line, really getting it in there. I really wanted a nice deep smoky effect. So I'm just patting that on all the way over right into the inner corner. And then after I have done that, I'm going back in with the small blending brush that we used a minute ago, and I'm just running that on top just to make sure that there's it's not on a harsh line and that both colours that we have applied are blended nicely together. Then after you've done that, we are going in with some eyeliner to line our waterline. This is another Zoeva Graphix eyeliner, and this is in the shade Good Karma. It is a lovely shimmery like emerald green, and I really think it brought the whole eye look together. I think it really finished it off. So as you can just see, I am popping that across my waterline, adding a nice pop of colour to match my eyes. And then after you have finished applying this, guys, it is time to go back in with a little bit more of mascara just to pop on our bottom lashes. So again, taking the same mascara that I used earlier. I really wanted to give these a really good coat. I haven't got a lot of lower lashes for some unknown reason. The ones I have got are quite sparse, so I did go in with about 3 coats of this just to get that really dramatic effect. And then after you have finished your eyes, we are going to finish the whole look, and we are going to finish off with lips. So this is Colourpop's Ultra Matte Liquid Lip in the shade MIDI, which is a nice kind of pink toned nude. I really wanted a not like a foundation effect, but like a really pale nude lip with this eye look, because the eyes are so bold and dramatic. So I opted for this. So I'm just applying this, and then I do wait for this to go matte, because after this has dried, we are going to be going in with the Jouer, if that's how you pronounce it, Jouer lip topper. I can't remember what that's called either, the colour of that, but again, I'll list it down below. But after your lips, your ultra matte lips has completely dried, or whatever type of lipstick you were using, and please make sure that it is completely dry before you go in with your lip topper, otherwise it will ruin the whole lip. But I'm just taking the Jouer Cosmetics lip topper, and I'm just applying that on top. I absolutely love this lip topper. It is amazing. It gives off the most metallic champagne gold effect. Oh, it's beautiful, and you can literally wear this on top of any colour. I've wore this before on top of like more of a pinky colour. I've even worn it on top of a dark, and I just think it goes with any look, any type of colour. It is amazing, and it's a really nice glossy finish. I'm really into glosses lately, but this is by far my absolute favourite combination. So yeah, just finish your lips off, guys, and then you are done. And this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. As you all know by now, it really helps me out a lot. And also, if you're not already, then please don't forget to click the little subscribe button down below if you would like to see more of me and my videos. I upload every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Also, leave me a comment down below letting me know what you would like to see on my channel, as I would love to hear your requests. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're having a fantastic week wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Oh no. What is this? Severely red. Oh. And that was it for today's video. Hope. No. No, I sound like a man.